Hello everyone, welcome to all of you on the platform of Indian Online School, a school for Olympiad champions. And today we would be discussing the practice sample paper for Grade 3 International English Olympiad. So let us first understand the pattern of the exam. So it is going to be a total 35 marks question where the total time given to you would be 1 hour. And here the paper would be divided into 4 sections. Section number 1 would be word and structure knowledge, which would be carrying 15 questions and per question would be 1 mark. The syllabus for the section number 1 would be including your word power, your everything related to spellings, homophones, homonyms, word related to animals, household things, everything. Second section is for the reading, where 10 questions will be there and it would be carrying 1 mark each question. It would be including your like a given paragraph will be given over there. Based on that, some questions will be there and you need to find the appropriate answers for that. The third one, spoken and written expression. Spoken and written expression is a very, very important part of the English Olympiad. There 5 questions will be given and each question would be carrying 1 mark. And here in this section, it would be a situation-based questions will be there and you need to find out the correct answer for that. Fourth one would be achiever section, very, very important because 5 questions, each question would be carrying 2 marks. It would be based on high order thinking and it would be including from the section 1, 2 and 3 syllabus. So let us begin. So first section is word and structure knowledge. So for example, for question 1 and 2, choose the correct word to fill the blanks in the each pair of the sentences. For example, the first one is, could you please this blue scarf for me? The bird will dash if you do not look after it properly. What is trying to say? So we need to find a combination. Dye, dye. Dye means color. Would you color this blue scarf for me? The bird will die means it would be lifeless if you do not look after it. So the correct combination would be this one. This was for the example, right? So the first question is, my mom is making my favorite dash. I usually have dash biscuits for breakfast. So my mom is making my favorite lunch. I usually have cereal biscuits for breakfast, right? This would be the correct option. Question number 2. Question number 2. We have halwa for dash. Camels are used for transport in the. So there are two things. Desert. One, desert means the sweet that we eat, like for mostly as after the meal. And one desert is like a place, desert place, right? Where lot of greenery is not there. It is filled with the sand, right? So here we have halwa for desert. This desert, D-E-S-S-E-R-T means sweet and D-E-S-E-R-T means the sandy area. So the option number C would be the correct answer over here. So question number 3 is, so for example, apple is to the fruit as carrot is to vegetable, right? There is a relationship. Apple comes into the category of fruit and carrot comes into the category of vegetable. Shirt is to wear as notebook is to paper, write or page. We write on the notebook, right? Where water is to bottle as juice is to where you would be pouring the juice or keeping in the glass. Okay. Now the next one, complete the sentences with the correct word. A moving staircase is an, what do we call it? Anchor, escalator or bridge. We call it as escalator, right? So after my father found out that I had broken the bat, he was angry, jealous or frightened. He was angry, right? Question number 6 and 7. For example, apple, orange, and potato. Potato is odd one out because apple and orange belongs to the fruit category, whereas potato is a vegetable, right? So like this, we have to find the odd one out. Shop, store, and museum. Shop, store, and museum. What is Odd one out here. Museum is odd one out here, right? Aunt, friend, and cousin. Here, the aunt and cousin belong to the family, and friend doesn't. This is the odd one out over here, right? Next question. So the next question is, for example, we need to find the correct option to complete each sentence. Last Sunday, Ninu's aunt dashed her to the circus. So it would be took. She took her to the circus. Okay. Like this, we need to fill in the next questions. My book is dash on the table, over the table, or in the table. My book is on the table, right? My sister dash born on 15th May. My sister was born on 15th of May because it was in past. We played are playing tennis every day. It is a daily routine. We play tennis every day, right? This sport is dangerous. It is full of wolves or wolf. What would be the correct answer? Wolves, because it is full of. So it is talking about something which is many, right? If we write WOLF, it would be the singular one. What is the plural for the wolf? WOLES. So when it is full of many wolves. Question number 12. Sia and Varun are always hungry at lunchtime because dash do not eat their breakfast. We need to use a correct pronoun here because they, them, because they do not eat their breakfast. Right. 13th question. The sofa is to opposite in the drawing room. It would be opposite, between, and over. It would be opposite. The sofa is opposite to the TV in the drawing room. It cannot be in between then because you would be sitting on the sofa and watching the TV. It should be in the opposite direction, right? I eat apple daily. I eat, what do we eat? The apple, an apple or a apple. So before any vowel, it would be an. I eat an apple every day. Okay, next section is about the reading. Here a paragraph is given about the parrot. We need to read this and based on that we need to find out the answers for the questions. So let us read that. A parrot is a lovely bird. It is kept as a pet in a cage in many houses in India and several other countries. It has a wonderful quality of copying the human voice. It does not understand what I say, but it is a pleasure to hear it speak words or sentences in the praise of God. It has green feathers, a curved red beak, and a black ring around its neck. It is of many kinds and colors, and many of its varieties can be seen in the zoo. It has a red tongue, two round eyes, and a long tail. It eats corn and grains, but it is very fond of eating apples, pears, and many other fruit. Its beak is strong enough to break the hardest of nuts. Lives in gardens and builds its nest in the hollows of the tree. It can fly very fast. Parrots generally live together and are often seen flying in search of food. So this is the paragraph. Based on this paragraph, we have a couple of questions here. So first question or the 15th question from the paper, the parrot is kept as met pet said. What it would be? As pet in a cage. What wonderful qualities does a parrot have? From there, it is copying the human voice, not the action, not the dance, right? The color of its feather is green. What does a parrot eat according to passage? According to passage, it eats corn and rice. It should It is very strong. You may find its nest in where? Homes, hollows, or bursts in hollows. Right? Parrot can fly very fast. Next. Next section is about spoken and written expression. For example, there is an example given. Tina, it's been lovely talking to you. What would be Zara's answer? Our answer would be yes, I would be, yes, we should meet again soon. Right? Like this, these are the conversation ones. So coming to the question number 22. In the question number 22, Rohan, I think football is the best sport in the world. Richa, I agree. I am agree. I am agreeing. It would be I agree. Question number 23. Reena, can you pick me up on the way to school? Seema says, certain, certainty, certain and certainly. Certainly means yes, I will do it. Question number 24. Ravi, yes, I think I know him. He is the principal's son. Right. Then he would be asking to the person, is he, isn't he, or was he? It would be, isn't he? Question number 25. Here, choose the best option to complete the phrase. The exam was so easy, it was a piece of cake, chocolate or pastry. Cake, like the smooth, it was very easy one. The question number 25. The test was so hard, it's not cup of my tea. This is a phrase that we say. I do not watch movies regularly, maybe once in a silver moon, grey moon, or blue moon. It is blue moon because blue moon is once in a while only, not on daily basis, right? Now, coming to next one. So from question number 27 and 30, choose the linking word that best complements the sentence. All right. I like to football and but car and tennis. This word is completing the sentence by joining two words. I like to eat bread dash butter for my breakfast. It would be but and or it would be and bread and butter. 28. Dash it was freezing outside. I wore a light jacket. So it would be because, despite, even though. See, it was freezing outside, mean it was too much of cold, but I wore the light jacket. So it would be even though it was freezing outside, I wore a light jacket. Right? Question number 29. I like to play football. I do not like basketball. I like to play football, but I do not like basketball. Question number 30. I missed the bus to school in the morning dash. I was really late for the class. So because and although I missed the bus due to a bus to school in the morning, so I was really late for the class. Because of the school bus was late, I was late for the class. Next section, the last section, achiever section. Choose the word that best completes the relationship. Juice is to glass as is to the wardrobe. Right? So it would be juice is to the glass and keys, doors or clothes. What would be you will be keeping in the wardrobe? We would be keeping the clothes in the wardrobe. Right? So it would be clothes. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. Sakshi dash 5 books this week, right? Sakshi bought, was bought. Sakshi has bought 5 books this week. Question number 33. I need dash more porridge, sir, said Oliver. I need little more porridge, any more porridge, some more. It would be some more porridge. Last two questions from this paper. So the question number here, choose the best response in the given situation. So situation is you have to introduce a friend to the another and the response is, do you know him? Meet my friend. I am honored to introduce. When it is friend in an informal way, hey, meet my friend. So this should be your correct answer. The books belongs to hers, herself or her. It would be her. These books belongs to her. Right. With this, we have completed the sample paper and hope you will be doing well in your paper, your IEO exam. All the very best.